Hello everybody. Let me make sure to do my tech check really quick so we can get started and you can all see and hear me in the correct place. Let's see. I am live there and we can hear me. Great. Okay. Comments pulled up. All right. I think we are good. Welcome everybody. Welcome beautiful people. I am Deb K and this is the Free Yourself video series. This is part 3 in the 4 parts. And it is time to free yourself. Free yourself from fear and freedom and find freedom in the flows of love for you. You're going to want to flow freely in love and truth, and you will see yourself transform from the inside out like a caterpillar transforms into a beautiful butterfly. And with love, hope, health, and joy, we can accomplish this. So it is time to remember who you are. Remember to become now and future focused. And remember God. And when you do this, you will start to also feel 10 years younger and awaken that magical marvelousness that's buried within you. So by the end of today's live, I am hoping that you will better understand the love, the wonder, the hope, health, and joy and magic that flows through this process and what that means for you. And today we're chatting about connection. So it's within connection that you will find an increased flow of clarity and understanding just what is true and important for you, and building up your confidence to understand and take guided action towards that goal of what's true and important to you. Also, if you stay until the end, you can learn how to work with me, what the specials are this month, what's coming up next, and all of that good stuff. This page goes here. Got some notes back here. All right, so cheers to all of you being here. Got the sparkly glass. Okay, so as everybody is hopping on either live or on replay, please do pop in the comments below. Where are you watching from? Say hello. I love seeing where everybody else is watching from in the world. And if you are on replay, hashtag replay, so I know that you came in later. All right. If you are loving my content and what I share with you, please do like my page. Please do join my private group. There are a few questions you have to fill out in order to be considered to be in there. I like to keep it nice and what's the word? I can't think of the right word right now, but I like to have a tight-knit community. You'll get to know the other people in there, obviously, but have a tight-knit community so that everybody feels comfortable in sharing whatever is happening in their lives that they have questions about. Okay, you can also drop questions below right here in this live. I will answer them before the live wraps up. And if you're not comfortable doing that, you can always set up a time with me or direct message me to do that, and we can have a chit chat. So all of my videos are also available on replay. Everybody's someplace else in the world, right? So, or your schedule is different than mine. That's fine. Come back and watch later. You can click the links to join the event and get the reminders so you can watch later. Also, you can just check in this page in the playlist. You can see all of my replays. In my private group, you can see them in the guides section. I usually pop the current month at the very top of the guide. So sorry if anyone's like trying to keep track, guide number, whatever. Forget the guide numbers. They're all grouped. They're more or less in newest to oldest chronology within those guides. And you can also watch me on YouTube. So there'll be more to come. I know I say that like every week, right? But there will be more to come on different platforms. Not everybody loves all the platforms, but I am spreading my wings, casting the net to gather more viewers who need this. Okay, so if you don't know who I am, well, your fairy godmother has arrived I am Deb K, and I am here to help you go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day, to being the youiest you that you can be, and helping you to celebrate this most magnificent life that you are creating. Don't worry if you don't feel it's magnificent yet. We will get you there together. Now, what I share today may be different than what you are currently understanding, but just listen. Allow this to flow with you. Let the truth feel into your soul. That is the weirdest thing I think I've ever said as a human being. Let's flip the words around. There's obviously something going on with the energy right now. It is very, very powerful. And it is causing my language to not come out exactly how I am intending. So feel the truth of what I share with you. Let it settle, because what you will find is that we are on the same page. Our understanding is aligned. We're just using different words to describe it. And obviously, ask any questions you have if you need clarification around anything that I share with you. I'm happy to help guide you through that. All right, so some of you who have been around for a while may remember a few months ago, I created the Look and Feel Marvelous video series. And this was all around my Joy Vitality framework. This is the energetically expanded and evolved creation culminating from my very own journey towards magnificence and beyond over the past few years. So it's evolved into becoming now and future focused to help women like you to become youthfully joy-filled, magnificently marvelous. And these are the exact steps that I took. I share these with you for me to become a beautifully whole, sexy, vibrant woman who looks and feels marvelous and absolutely is having a blast at living this life for sure. All right. So I hope that helps you understand a little more about me. And my journey has really been magical. It's been truly transformative. And I am so honored to be like your very own fairy godmother, to share this with you as you're embarking on your very own journey to create your 10 years younger fountain of youth by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness that's buried within you and becoming the youiest you can be, creating more hope, health, and joy on the daily than you ever imagined. And when you live the Joy Vitality framework, you make the ordinary extraordinary. You celebrate you. You celebrate a most magnificent life that you are creating, and this will just light you up, and you'll look and feel marvelous while you're doing it. The feel part mostly. There's always ups and downs, right? Let's be honest. Okay, so cheers to that. All right, where are we at here? Okay, so today we're going to focus on the third step of the framework, and it is connection. Now, connection has several parts. It will also have a thread, a theme that will run throughout your journey, because if you are not even the least little bit connected, first of all, we'll get you there. And second of all, that's how it helps open up more of your own energetics to connect to you, your soul, the true you, as well as God, your higher self, any other support from the universe that you need in energetics. This is how you do it. So when you are getting connected, the first thing that you are going to want to do is just kind of check back in on the connections, like your higher self. If you feel like you need to have a stronger connection, work with your higher self with the tuning exercises to strengthen that connection. Tuning exercises are mentioned in the book Believe by Fifth Dimension Earth. And this is like the crux of like really moving fear to truth, moving your vibration from low vibration to high vibration. It is the process that's given by God, and it's just documented in this book. So it's there for all of us, but there are actual tuning exercises in the back. Now, you can work on that on your own with your higher self. You can work on it with somebody like me to help you, get a little more focus or a little more finesse with that, to really, if something's a stumbling block for you, to really help open that up for you. You can work with God with this as well. And I implore you to do that. Let God in. You can strip away all the religion. Just have that relationship with God. That's what it's all about. Now, what's going to happen as you get connected is you're going to be able to allow and notice more. What is happening in your world? What is happening while you're out walking the dog? What's going on? Are you seeing signs and synchronicities? Are the puzzle pieces starting to drop into place and the light bulbs going off, so to speak, in your mind about how things are connected to each other and how that relates to you and what that means for you and what does that mean for your history? And I mean history as in for all time, the past, the present, the future, eternally, and relating to you, true you, your soul energy, not just like whatever the heck's happening here on planet Earth. Although at some point we'll relate it to that, but not right now, not in this step. Okay, so when you are doing all this, you'll end up at some point be reaching your broadest truth. And if necessary, any hurt healing, that's divine hurt healing. I don't know if I'll go into that today. We'll see. But in your broadest truth, what happens is you flow through the process of awakening. So you energetically get to a point where you are energetically changing the way your soul interacts with your soul. Okay, that's a little like loop-de-loop-de-loop, and that's all right. Your mind and your physical body. So your soul's going to interact with itself, with your mind, with your physical body. And your mind is vibrational, it's energetic, it's non-physical, right? It's not just that gray matter in there. There's like a lot going on in between there, in between the cells. So you'll also have the opportunity as you awaken to continue on your journey into evolvement, and you can expand to all that you are. Honestly, I mean, some people may want to take a break if it's a lot for them to really grasp onto, but if you are really, really committed to seeing it through, there's no way you're going to want to just be like, oh, I'm awake and I'm good. You may have a phase of where you want to settle and live in that energy and practice that. And then at some point, you're always going to want more. We are designed that way. We are designed to not stop completely on the journey. Take a pause. That's okay. Don't untether. Don't unplug all the way without wanting to replug back in and keep moving. And an awakened soul can enact energetic capabilities in their soul that is wondrous for themselves, and at some point could be wondrous for other people to help them along their way. An awakened soul is truly high vibrational and divinely free. And you can create the broadest truth. It's not easy necessarily, but you will awaken. So if you take the slow route or the fast route on your journey, it doesn't matter as long as you are moving. Just keep journeying, right? So when you attain your broadest truth, when you success and achieve that, you are going to always feel that representation of love for your journey, no matter what comes along your way. You'll always feel the truth of your journey, and you'll always feel that life matters, and that everything you've experienced to get here right till now, it matters. And that in any challenging situation, any challenging moment, you will always flow to love because of that journey. Now, your soul will end up acknowledging that you can flow to love as well. And no matter how much fear may occur in a moment, because we never stop having experiences that could generate fear while we're living here, right? We're here in physical on this earth. We can't just, even if we went off into the mountains and the woods somewhere by ourselves, there's other elements, there's other experiences that will come to us. It could be a little tiny insect. It could be a plant you're allergic to. Who knows? It could be a big thunderstorm. There's always going to be other things that come into your experience that could generate fear. So no matter what is on your journey, no matter what happens, what may occur in a moment, your broadest truth is recognition that you flow to love. There's always love. Maybe there's this big thunderstorm and you're out in the woods and you recognize that you have an innate knowledge, you have a connection through your soul to God with expansive information. And maybe you don't know any survivalist skills, but for some reason you figure out how to build a shelter right there on the spot that saves you from becoming drenched, because you don't want to be drenched at that moment. Maybe you do want to be drenched at that moment. Who knows? There's infinite possibilities. There's infinite probabilities. All right, so just kind of looking at my notes here. All right. Okay, so I do have a Broadest Truth program. I personally have been loving working one-to-one with people. The program was designed originally to be in small groups, but I love teaching it one-to-one, and it always will be worked into wherever your journey is if it's something that you need. So you don't need to worry about that. I may bring back a standalone kind of self-guided, self-study version of it. We'll see. If that's something you're interested in, please do message me. Please make a comment below. Let me know, what are you interested in and how things are delivered to you, because I am flexible. I love the excitement of doing something in one way that I love and then maybe changing it up and doing it in another way that I'll also end up loving as equally as much, or what may be the right thing for you. It's all good. I'm not set in my ways necessarily that it always will be one-to-one or it always will be group. Let me know. All right. I mentioned hurt healing. Now this is actually very advanced, and it would help you with connection, because basically if it's something that you need, it would be after you've attained your broadest truth, and you would need to be recommended for it by somebody like me or another fifth dimension or earth certified healer. Now you flow strongly with God with this process, and what happens is it helps flow out the energetic pools of all the blah blah that just kind of sits in your organs and on your organs. It just really is like all sticky and icky. Hurt will trigger fear memories that are now love labeled, and it helps lighten the load. It helps allow you to nurture fear and to teach love to flow back. God flows back in that love. So hope and your capabilities start to flow and come bursting out of you in a good way as this hurt process comes to completion. And really, you don't need to do anything. I would hold the energy for you as the hurt healing would run to resolution, and it's all supported by God. So it's really not anything difficult. You'll notice some things as you go through it, which I would talk to you about in detail if that is something that is needed. Okay, so what else happens during this phase of connection is that you will recognize that you have or can connect to better more energetic guides. So these are non-physical guides. There may be some that are in physical that come to you. Someone like me who comes to you, appears into your experience. You found me, and you don't know why or how, just that it feels truth. It feels truth to something in your vibration. It may be because my name was written in your soul contract for you to find. It may be because what's the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. It may be something like that, a synchronicity. But you will be able to tap in more strongly in your connections and grow more connections for help along your journey, basically. Now, during your roadmap to your fountain of youth, you will also start to want to know more about things that nourish, detoxify, cleanse, repair, and rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul. Now, I focus on this once a month during my Coffee with Deb K lives, the awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul. And we rotate through each of these 4 pathways to help you learn how to achieve. It's almost like a boost within your roadmap to your fountain of youth. And you'll learn more about things like nutrition and immunity and detoxifying and your processes and your systems in your body and all of that good stuff. It's going to be energetic and physical mixed together and different actions to implement. And a lot of this will be flowed to you through me, but with your energetics. And so it's very tailored and specific to you. Now, when I do my awesome live guidance, if there's no questions, you just get general guidance. But I'm happy to answer people's specific questions. And I'm happy when we work one-to-one to really guide you a little more deeply through this phase. Now, during your connection period, you'll also want to kind of have a little check-in, like how is your inner youth, your non-physical youth feeling? You know how people say they feel younger than they look on the inside, that sort of thing. How is your outer youth physicality? Like what's going on with you physically? Are you maybe older, but you are spry like a youngster? You know, you don't have to have a specific set of how your physical body or your emotional body or your vibrational body is that's linked to a number of what your age is, what it says on your birth certificate for your human body. You can be a very, very old, knowledgeable soul in an old person body that presents itself 20 or 30 years younger in physical time than it is. Sit on that for a minute. Okay, so during this time of connection and checking in on that physicality, whether it's inner youth or outer youth, you will also be able to check in on your healing design and on your true cellular form. Now, these are the sorts of things that you would want to change right now. What in your body, mind, or soul do you feel like is important for you to want to change? What is your target? What is your emphasized want to change? And you'll be able to have recognition on how far you've come and where you need to go next. This is like a little check-in, like I've gone this far on my roadmap. Where am I? And where do I want to go? What are my possibilities? What are my probabilities to get there? And you will have an increased flow of understanding around true and important and your emphasized wants for you. And God will also be helping to align your life flows and workflows and helping with rejuvenating those. And obviously you'll want to check in on your feel better or feel good. This is going to help you with confidence to understand and take the guided, inspired action that is flowing to you. What are your next steps? It feels like an idea that pops in your head. That's inner guidance. That is inspired action. Go do those things. If it doesn't feel good, see it through. Is it actually a good choice for you? Or is it something that maybe you got your radio dial a little bit off and you need to stop and reevaluate? Maybe take a few steps back and go in a different direction with it. And it's kind of fun. It's like life is like a choose your own adventure book, if any of you are old enough to remember those. Okay, so with love and wonder, enduring commitment to yourself, hope, health, and joy and magic, you will notice all of those things flowing very, very strongly through this part of your phase of your journey. And your very own wonder and magic will help you in taking time with this divine connection, you will have a better understanding of you. You will have a better understanding of God. And this means that you will become a youthfully joy-filled and magnificently marvelous woman. You'll be celebrating you and this most magnificent life you're creating. You will make the ordinary extraordinary. You will be feeling hope, health, and joy every single day. And you will create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. So cheers, cheers, cheers to that. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions or comments yet. Hopefully they're not like being delayed by Facebook. I will always check later if anything else pops up. So what is coming up next is next week we'll have the 4th installment of the Free Yourself video series. The events are already posted. Just scroll back through the page or click on events. You can click to join and get those reminders if you're not going to be on live. Also, Coffee with Deb, awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul will be next week on Wednesday, July 26th. Our topic is going to be cleanse. And watch for the event. The event's posted, but I will repost the event probably the day before, I think is usually when I have been doing it. Anyway, you can, if you're not going to be on live, but you have questions, please do submit those on any of the posts about any of the videos. Like, so if you can specifically find one about what video you wanted to ask the question, put it on there. It makes it easier for me to sift and sort what you're asking and for which video you're asking it for. Okay, so I have some July specials for physical products and for energetic products. So here we go. Through July 31st. This is July, yes. Okay. With the skincare line that I promote, there's a brand new product that's been revealed. It is so exciting. I haven't even cracked mine open yet. I've been so busy like getting up to speed on learning about it. But I do have it. My package came. Anyway, you can save 20% this month on our new enzyme peel plus a skin regimen, or you can save 15% on a new enzyme peel plus our hydration serum. So when your skin is properly hydrated, it acts like younger skin. What? Very good. It's also properly hydrated by doing things from the inside out, like energetic help. Sorry, something funny is going on with my notes over here. Okay, so customers that purchase from me will also receive a surprise gift from me with every product order. You'll also receive a free hair sample for our shampoo, conditioner, and hair products through July 31st when you're ordering. And this month, new customers get to join for free. It is a $20 value. Our compensation plan upgrades are in place, and I can tell you I am thoroughly excited for this because combined with the new product launch, you get to earn more. So this is a great time. It is a great time anytime to join, but it's also a great time anytime there's a new product launching to become a consultant on my team and add an additional stream of income into your repertoire. It's good all around. You'll also receive a surprise gift from me if you join my team. So through the end of July. All right, now for your body. Well, that's for your body too, but for the rest of your body besides your face. Summer fashions are in full swing. My favorites were added to my online shop. And if you go up into the link in this post, you can find all of these links there. If you are looking for an extra stream of income that takes about 3 minutes to start up and carries like no overhead, let me know because you might be interested in doing this, which is also awesome. And I mentioned energetic specials. So through July 31st, I have a special for my Fountain of Youth Joy Vitality session. It is 28% off for the pay in full option. 28%, you ask? That is strange. Why is that? Well, because this is my anniversary month, my wedding anniversary month, and I will have been married for 28 years to my dear husband. So we went with 28%. The Fountain of Youth Joy Vitality session is a bespoke one-to-one session. It's here for those of you who are currently working through your journey on your own with God, but maybe wanting just a little bit more fairy dust to support you through your magical and truly transformative journey to create your very own 10 years younger Fountain of Youth. Maybe you're a little stuck somewhere. That's okay. I'm here to help. This is a one-time 45-minute one-to-one session called the Fountain of Youth Joy Vitality session for 28% off. Now, because I love them so much, I also have 28% off my 10 years younger Soul Energizer session. Now, this is a 30-minute session. You will stop blocking and start unlocking your divinely true soul energy with this session. It will help re-energize your soul, your life force, and help your cells want to feel and look magnificent during the process, and you get it in your bag of goodies to take home. We will document what you are to do, and you can use it as much or as little as you like, but I recognize using it all the time. If you can perpetually hold the energy, which you can because it's your energy, and it is designed for you to work with, you will love it. You will absolutely love it. Now, as your very own fairy godmother, I am devoted to compassionately helping you create the change that you desire to look and feel 10 years younger with hope, health, and joy along the way. And all of my programs are updated. My one-to-one programs are all updated and now in future-focused energy. They are open and here. Let's see. I'm not sure if you could still hear me. Can you hear me now? Yep. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Someone was trying to call me and I think it cut the sound out. I wasn't sure. All right. Anyway, where was I? My updated one-to-one programs and now and future focused energy are here. They are open for booking. The link is above. Places are limited because it's summer especially, but also I do a lot. I do a lot of living and a lot of lifing and all of that. But places are limited if you're ready to start your journey on your roadmap to your Fountain of Youth. So now is the time to jump in, book your spot, get locked in. If you're not sure which next step is right for you right now, book a free Fountain of Youth call and we can discover that together. Again, all the links are above in that one link up there. All right, let me just double check some. I don't see any last minute comments or questions, which is fine. And I want to thank you all for being here. And remember, it is time to stop feeling flat and start feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. It's time to start feeling 10 years younger by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness that's buried within you. I will see you all next week for my Coffee with Deb K, as well as the fourth part of this series, the Free Yourself video series. Sending you so much love. Bye-bye.